What's up YouTube, Mellow here. So we are back in the classroom again, and I know this isn't a lyrical video, it's still being edited, I apologise. I've just been swamped with IRL, there's so much in the backlog at this point that it's getting stupid. But I have to turn the camera on today to record this, because the card of the day today was Pale Moon support. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the card from a few weeks back that was the Lucia promo, because I've not covered it yet on the channel. And we're also going to cover today's two cards, because there's two cards of support, one being the main focus, which has got me really excited. So let's get started with the promo, and that is Steam Performer Touge. So this is a Dark States Gearoid, and she's got the skill of Auto. When this unit is put into Soul by your card's ability, if you have a Vanguard with only Pale Moon for its clan, you can cost, bind this card, search your deck for or drop for up to one grade 3 card, and put it into your Soul. And if you search your deck, you shuffle your deck. So first key thing to note here is the deck or drop is inclusive, so you can search deck, find nothing, then go to drop. That's not an issue. But this is really good for standard because it lets us find Hurry and Join My Loyal Servants. So this is really good because obviously the order is a very solid part of the deck, and be able to grab it from deck and put it straight into Soul, where we can then use it from the Soul due to the skill of Hurry and Join Loyal Servants. And you get to really pop off, which is really nice. But it doesn't care where she's put from. So you can put her from hand to Soul via Lucia skill, drop zone to Soul via Falsate skill, or even field to Soul at the end of turn with Lucia's put 2 to Soul and draw a card skill. Yes, she binds herself, but when we get bind zone recursion, because they have been working on doing it for certain clans, we've had Stoikea for One Hour Sleep Tug and Bell, and Lyrical just got it with their promo that comes out in this wave. So Dark States will eventually get one as well, hopefully. And we can then utilise this again from bring it back from bind to drop. So really excited to look forward to. Premium implications is here as well. Because obviously you can turn 2, use this for Ride and Lillian, call grade 2 Dancing Princess in the Night Sky, Count Blast 1, put this to Soul, shuffle your deck. Then this will activate, bind this, search it for a Heal Guardian, so then when you ride on top of the Lillian with Hurry, for example, you can then Soul Charge 1, add the Heal Guard back to hand, you're ready to G-Guard. It gives some really interesting toolboxing for both Premium and Standard, which is really nice in a promo. I do want to say this is a Shop Tourney promo, so it's going to be one of 9 promos in the pack as per usual. And as for the English side, we're going to be getting this as July and August, so really nice. But let's move on to today's cards. And I'm going to start with the other card and end on the high note. So the second card is going to be the Timeless Pierce Dragon. And we're getting some more Gear Dragons in Standard. This is for Dark States. And this has got the skill of, when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle from Soul, you can cost, Count Blast 1 and discard a card from your hand. And until end of turn, this unit gets 10,000 power. And during the battle this unit attacked, your opponent cannot call Sentinels from hand to Guardian Circle. So they gave Lucia a beautiful Sentinel restrict. But there's one massive issue. It's costing a Count Blast, you're discarding a card, and it blocks Sentinels when we've already got Quen Lu in the nation, which slides itself into Soul to give 2k power, and if you've got 7 Soul, opponent can't guard with grades 1s or higher. So I feel that's going to be more useful. However, Timeless Pierce Dragon in, say for example, Baron Magnus, could be looking really good. Because you can call this from Soul with Baron Magnus' skill, and it activates the cost of Count Blast 1, discard a card. So you do get some interesting plays there, because obviously it's going to be gaining the 10k from this skill, then the 10k from Barrow Magnus's skill, plus any triggers you drive check, so you can actually build it up quite nicely in Barrow Magnus. So, really nice to see it not just being Lucia getting supported. But then we move into the final card, and this is the Jovial Juggler. Now this is the card that's got me massively excited. It's a beautiful succubus, and it's got the skill of Continuous in your soul. When you would choose a card in your soul for your Vanguard's ability, you may choose this card as a grade 0. So, really nice there, because obviously Lucia's skill says choose 3 different grades. So obviously, you can call this out as a grade 0 and still call another grade 1 out of soul. So, really good from the get-go. But it's the second skill that pushes her over. Her second skill is, when this unit is placed on rearguard circle from soul by the act ability of your Vanguard with only Pale Moon for its clan, costs. Put one of your other rearguards into your soul, and then choose a card from your soul and call it to rearguard circle. At the end of the turn, put that unit called by this card effect into your soul. Hey look! Magia's back! But no, this is really nice for the fact of this helps with phasing your field in the end phase again. Because obviously this will put the card you called back into soul, then Lucia will put 2 more cards back into soul, which is protecting you from the likes of Vermilion, Gandiva. You get some really nice combos building up, which is really nice. Yes, it does have to be the main phase, and it's an act skill, so it can only pop off of Lucia. But it's really good. I really am excited for this, because this also creates more potential for the deck. Because now, due to Jovial Juggler, are Rising Dragons that gain 10k if 2 cards were called from soul, and another 10k if 4 cards were called from soul, now get to activate the full effect before we've even reached the battle phase. So these are going to be 30k rear guards, plus if you're grade 2, if your opponent's grade 3 already and you called the Rising Dragon from the Lucia skill, gains another 5k. Plus if you're using Jovial Juggler to reset a Rising Dragon that was called off of Lucia into another Rising Dragon, that's another 10k. 40k, 5k Rising Dragons is a really nice number. Especially if you've gone second, because obviously you're going to be then breaking over that 13k. If not, it's going to be 40k versus their 10k, which is breaking past 2 trigger guards. But then if we combine this further with, as an earlier example of Quen Lu, they can't perfect guard that column either. So it forces a lot more guard out of hand. And because of this, we don't actually need the pressure of the multi-attack as much, because we're already forcing a lot of cards out of hand from this 1 card attack. So say you went second, you've rode up to Lucia, you've got your full board set up, your opponent's at 4 already, because you've had your grade 1 attack, you've had your grade 2 attack. And this deck can do the early aggro, which is really nice. So we cool down our board, Jovial Juggler activates, resetting the Breathing Dragon, so we've got 2 activations of that skill, plus the Roman Prison Dragon, not the Roman Prison Dragons, that's the wrong clan. The Rising Dragons are now sitting at their full plus 20ks, plus the 10k from the skills, plus one side will have also gained the 5k because of Lucia. So looking at 45 plus an 8k booster is 53. So if you swing Vanguard first and both sides are 48k minimum, well, actually no, it would be 53k on both sides, because the Jovial Juggler in the back row would also gain the 5k from Lucia. So you've got 2 53k column rear guards, your 13k Vanguard with its booster of normally Fail-Safe Performer, so 21k. You're really creating a lot of pressure and not needing that multi-attack so much. If you get the multi-attack, it's good, but it doesn't hurt if you don't get it. So it does create some really nice plays. All in all, Jovial Juggler fixes my problems with Lucia in that you had to have the order to get the full power, and this now isn't an issue and we can actually properly combo off. Yes, we do become a lot more piece reliant, and it does become a heavily reliant on we've got to do perfect timing on our combos and get our filtering off really well. But that's what makes it really exciting at the same time. So all in all, really excited for all this Pale Moon support that's coming up, and I can't wait for set 11 to drop on the English side. I'm going to be trying to get some testing games in with Jovial Juggler over the next couple of days, so I can get a proper deck list out that I'm happy with and people can start looking at it. Because this is a card I'm very happy talking about. But that's going to be it for this video. If you haven't done so already, please do like and subscribe. It very much does help the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.